All right, so the point of a Romanian deadlift is to hit more of your glutes and or hamstrings, and to keep your hips a little bit higher. They're often called straight leg deadlifts. And so we're gonna be using a kettlebell. You can use a dumbbell, you can use a barbell. RDLs come in a lot of different forms. You can also use a cable. Right now we're gonna be using this kettlebell. I'm gonna demo mostly from the side because it's the most valuable way to view this movement. But worth noting that I'm gonna get this kettlebell right between the arches of my feet, and I'm never not going to hit right between the arches of my feet. The reason for this is that it is my center of gravity. It's the safest place to put it. If I have the dumbbell way out, or sorry, kettlebell, if I have the weight way out in front, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my back forward and I'm gonna have to compensate with my spinal erectors. What I'm trying to do is keep that weight just weighting my posterior chain. All right, so get that guy right between the arches of your feet or the laces on your shoes. And then we're gonna pull hips back and get that weight in hand, and then squeeze your butt into it as you come up. Slide hips back and come on up. So really quick, the more you bend your knees and squeeze hips forward, that's more glute focused. And the less you bend your knees, you should feel that hamstring stretch, and you're gonna have a little bit less squeeze at the top. So let's see that again. A little bit more glute focused, a little bit more hamstring focused. All right, so one thing we can do to cue ourselves to move correctly in this movement is that we can get a bench touching the backs of our knees or thighs or calves or however it is for you. I'm pretty short, so it touches the back of my knees. So we've got this weight right in between the arches of our feet, and we're keeping this contact with the bench the whole time. What that does is it keeps us from moving in a way that might hurt us. It also cues us to move the way we actually want to be moving. All right, kettlebell, RDL.